But in less than 8 hours, runners are going to be lacing them up, lining up, getting ready to kick off the world's largest 10K.
And even if you're not running, all of the festivities could impact the start of your holiday weekend. We have team coverage for you tonight. Our Cody Alcorn live from the starting line with more on how to get you around the city tomorrow. But we're going to kick things off with our chief meteorologist, Chris Holcomb. Chris, we know one thing, and it's certainly going to be hot.
It is going to be hot out there. In fact, the AJC Peachtree Road Race organizers and the Atlanta Track Club are saying that this race is going to start at a code yellow, meaning use caution at the start of the race. Now, this isn't odd. A lot of times these races start at code yellow, and this is mainly because of the heat and also the humidity. We're going to have temperatures right around 74 degrees here at the start of the race. That is pretty mild, and there is going to be some humidity out there, not oppressive humidity, but still some where your body's going to be sweating and working to cool itself down. But with that humidity, it's going to be a little bit harder to cool itself down. So your body's going to keep sweating. That's why you have to stay hydrated. By 9 o'clock, we'll be up to around 80 degrees here. So it's going to be warming up pretty quickly. And then after 9 o'clock, that's when we move into the 80s. And for folks who are on the tail end of the race and some of those waves of the race that start later, and there may be some still people out there at 11 o'clock, we're talking about temperatures at 86 degrees. So definitely make sure you're hydrated. Take it easy and don't overdo it. We have dry conditions out there right now. We've been watching a couple of showers on the south side. We've got this one right now in Griffin. That's just a little bit of light rain and then more rain down to the south and east of us. Stay with us. We'll talk about whether or not it'll stay dry through the rest of the holiday weekend and talk about that potential tropical system that could develop off the Georgia and Florida coast.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. Let's get you now to Cody Alcorn near the start line out in Buckhead.
That's right. So, Cody, we heard that the setup for this week's event is creating quite a detour just to try to get around there.
That's right, Ron and Jennifer. I'm literally in the middle of Peachtree Road. It's the first time that the road has been closed right here in front of the mall days before the race. They shut this down actually on Tuesday, and it's been closed yesterday and today. And of course, you can see over my shoulder here, you see the tents right there, the top of the tents. That is this year's expo, which was moved from the Congress Center here to the Macy's parking lot as well. Things are pretty quiet here right now. They wrapped up the fireworks just a little bit ago, and I'll tell you the security sweeps are about to get underway, and the rest of Peachtree Road will be closed all the way down to Piedmont Park. And as you mentioned, while the racers are excited, there are some people who live and work here in Buckhead who have not been so excited about this early road closure this year, which was an addition to this race, adding nearly an hour to some people's commutes here in Buckhead. A few businesses even closed to avoid all of the chaos, but there's plenty of positivity too here. Fireworks returned tonight. You saw some of that if you were out here. First time since 2016 lighting up the sky. And that notorious hill that makes you question really your life choices, Cardiac Hill, has a new name this year. It's called Hope Hill to honor the Shepherd Center's 50th anniversary. 53,000 runners expected to cross the finish line tomorrow morning. And to get everyone to the start line, MARTA ramping up service. Trains start at 4 a.m. and shuttle buses will run from Lindbergh here to Lenox. And if you're just trying to get around the race, your best bet is to avoid Peachtree Road altogether from Buckhead to Midtown until early afternoon. And by the way, just for some fun statistics, the guy who won this race last year, he ran this 10K, that's 6 miles, in 28 minutes. That's basically my 5K pace, which is really unreal when you think about it. But that's why those men and women are in the elite. They'll take off around 6:50 in the morning. But a lot of excitement here, a lot of prep underway. And I'll tell you, the main thing is to stay safe and stay cool tomorrow. And by the way, Jennifer, I understand you're trying to bring home a medal tomorrow in this race.
Well,
so.
my goal is to finish. And if you're talking about 20-something minutes, I'm not even going to pretend. So I'll just get it done. I'll get her done.
You're going to cross the finish line.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to make that
I'll
happen.
finish for sure. 20 minutes.
All right, Cody, thanks a lot. By the way, right now on 11alive.com, you can find information on the road closures that Cody was talking about, the forecast, of course, that Chris is talking about, and all the top athletes competing in the race. Just look for this article in the featured section.